morning, everyone. It's Kathy, self-proclaimed Duchess of Montfort, and that happened because I felt like saying it, because I thought that I'm pretty sure that I am the longest female living on this street, and possibly the oldest, that I'm not sure about. But I've been here since 1950. Oh, there you go, you know my age. And I thought that when I was looking for a title, I said I'll just call myself the Duchess, because I don't think anybody else can do that. Now today, it is hot, as we all know. I am steaming. I've got my paper towel here. It's about 86 or so now. I have air conditioning on. I have fans on in all the rooms that we're in and out of, and I took one of the fans in the living room, because I have two in there, and I put it here in the kitchen, and it's helping a wee bit. What's not helping is sometime last night, after we took the dog for a ride, and we came back, and a little while later, maybe half an hour or so, I said, "Anybody seen my glasses?" So we started looking for my glasses, to no avail. And then when my husband and my daughter went to bed, I said, well, I'll just take the room apart and see if I can find it. I didn't find it. Well, this morning I went outside, checked the car, checked the walkway in. I didn't find it. So now after I do this video, I will have to get in the car and go and order some glasses. I can see, but obviously not as well. They're for distance, and as if I'd had them. And it's not something you can use dollar store for. And there's one other comment I want to make about a video that has been made but hasn't been released yet. And I was showing the front gardens and some of the flowers. And at the very end, I was explaining what I had done with a bush that's out front, and was an original, sort of the mother bush, and I had taken some new seedlings off it and planted them, and now they're all huge. And I neglected to mention that they were lilac bushes. So when you see that at the end of the video, you'll see that that's what it is. It's lilac bushes. Okay, now what we're doing today is coleslaw. Most people love coleslaw. I like coleslaw. If I had my choice, it would be potato salad, but coleslaw is slightly better for you, depending, of course, on how you make it. And what I have the recipe for calls for a slaw mix, and that's what I purchased. It didn't say what size, so the one that I have is 12 ounces, and it's from ShopRite, and it's called Rainbow Slaw. So it's got cabbage and carrots, and it says it has broccoli stalks in it, but they must be chopped up so that you can't tell the difference. And the recipe also calls for white vinegar, minced onion. It says a half a minced onion, but I don't think I'll use that much. Celery seed, quarter teaspoon. Dry mustard, quarter teaspoon. A bell pepper, which is starting to get a little worse for wear. So I'm going to use a piece of this now, and then I'm going to make sausage and peppers for dinner, and I'll put that in, the rest of it in there. Dry mustard. Did I say that twice? I'm not sure. I may have. A quarter cup of sugar. And I have that here. A quarter teaspoon of salt, and a quarter cup of added carrots. It says mayo, 1 cup. But I'm not sure I'm going to use all that much mayo. I'm going to start with a half a cup, and we'll see what happens there. Now, the carrots that I bought, of course, paying great attention to what I was doing when I was shopping, are not shredded. They are chips. So I got my trusty little Black & Decker here. It's about, I don't know, 150 years old. It's probably 45 years old. And I will put some extra, this, like I said, there's already carrots in the mix. We'll put some carrots in here. And we'll see if we need more on that, but we'll put that aside for now. And we'll take a piece off of this onion. And what did I say they wanted on the onion? A half cup, which I'm not sure I'm going to use that much, but we'll see. We'll see what that looks like in with the mix. So is everybody planning vacations or already have come back? I see school is a lot of traffic on the road yesterday because school got out early. And I mean real early. They let school out because of the heat wave. Now, when's the last time you went to school and got out for a heat wave? So, I don't know. It probably just means that a lot of the classes still don't have air conditioning. I know that most of them didn't, even when my kids went to school. The offices did, and the downstairs area did, but a lot of the rooms didn't have air conditioning. Whether they do now or not, I don't know. Maybe they do. But anyway, they had the sheriff's department directing traffic because there were so many cars parked along the road next to the school, and so many cars and buses trying to get out of the school. And the school is, you go up to the top of a hill, and just as you go down, the school is there. So I can see in the near future they will probably put a stoplight there. Okay, that takes care. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and mince these all up together. So I've got the carrots in there, and now I'm gonna put a piece of green pepper in there. I've got a plant out on my back deck that I bought that said red pepper. So I said, oh, okay. It was in really good condition. It wasn't very expensive, like maybe $6 for a good-sized starter plant. And that was about 3 weeks ago. And I've been taking care of it and watering it. And about 3 days ago, I said, oh, I missed this. It's already got a pepper on it. It's not. It doesn't look like it's going to be a red pepper that starts out green and ends up red. And I don't think it is. It looks more like a poblano. It's green and it's fairly long and narrow. The tag says red pepper. Okay. What else do I need to put in there? Coleslaw, onion, bell pepper, carrots. Okay, coleslaw's here. We're gonna see if I didn't overload this and give this a chime. There we go. Tried and true, good old Black & Decker. Pull these two out. Laid out. Waste not, want not. Gotta get it all out of there. Okay, so that's done. Looking good so far. Now I need my brown mustard, celery seed, and sugar. Brown mustard is, I think I said a quarter teaspoon of dry mustard, quarter teaspoon of dry mustard. Quarter cup of sugar. I really like these when I bought them. I bought them in a home goods store, not thinking that all the writing would come off. So now you have to put them together in order to make sure you don't make a mistake like that. You have a half or you have a third. I have other ones, but these seem to be the ones that I end up reaching for. I'm going to do a little less. Hey, you. I didn't ask for you to come bump it out. Get back in that bag. Whoa. Pour a little bit back in. So we're going to be shy of, let's see, I think that's probably less than, I know it's less than a third, but a bit less than a third. And I'm going to put you here. I'll be looking for this if I leave this in the bag. Duh. Okay, now what's next? We got a quarter teaspoon of celery seed. I like celery seed. I think it's underused. Because it does offer a lot of flavor. And it lasts and holds up a very long time. Okay, now we need salt. And quarter of salt. That quarter's getting a workout. You can see it, the fan blowing my papers. Quarter of salt. Done with you. Okay, we got white vinegar. This is 4 tablespoons. I think I'll go with 3. I don't want it to be too vinegary. There we go. Oh, it came off easy. Usually when I go to take these lids off, you gotta get a backhoe and claws to open them up. That's 1 and 2. I should have mixed this together in a little bowl. It would have been much easier because then I could have tasted it, huh? That wasn't a good idea, but we'll see what happens. It says 1 cup, but again, I'm not sure I want to use 1 cup. We'll see. Let's start with a half cup. And then we'll go from there. Pick up my papers off the floor. Stay there. Stay there. Now I have Hellmann's mayonnaise. Doesn't matter what you use. Usually I had the light blue label, which is, I think it's a lower fat. But sometimes you take what you can get in the supermarket. And also, this is about 3/4 of a cup. With the price of mayonnaise now, I was in the store one day and it was on a sale. A big table that they throw all the sale stuff on, all the cans and plastic containers and stuff. And it said it was on sale, so I said, oh, I gotta take a look at that. It was on sale for $8. I said, ay. So I didn't need it that bad, so we passed up the $8 mayonnaise that day. There's so much that you find you're doing without nowadays. And you make out all right, you do okay. But it's, as far as I'm concerned, it's tough going in the stores and having to decide between certain brands or certain sizes or whether you should even bother getting it. And, you know, I mean, I know I'm not alone. Everybody's doing it because there is no one magic bullet to go to a store and find really good prices. A lot of people are loving Aldi's. I go there on occasion, but not very often. And then we have an Acme near us that took over the A&P. I rarely go in there. I find it to be pretty expensive. And Hannaford, again, you find sale things if you're interested in them. They're a pretty good price. I generally go into ShopRite and just either get or not get whatever, you know, they're advertising or not advertising, depending on how you need it. You need it, you buy it. If you think you can hold off, that's what you do. Now, I know this needs time to meld and to marry and all those good things, but I am going to get a spoon and see, or a fork, and see what direction we're going here. Whether we need more salt or whether we could use more vinegar or mayonnaise. And I've made myself quite a little mess here. It's mixed pretty well. It's not dry. This is one of those Temptation bowls from QVC, and it weighs a ton. And you know, it's advertised as oven safe, freezer safe, dishwasher safe, and it has a crack in it. And it had that from when I first used it, I think only a couple of times before I noticed it. It's not all the way through, but still. Okay, let's see what we got here. It's pretty good. You can taste the vinegar, you can taste the sugar. You could have used a little more green pepper, but I think I'll leave it at that. That was pretty quick and pretty easy. I'll go over the ingredients with you. If I can find them. I have everything where it shouldn't be. On the back of stuff. Coleslaw mix, white vinegar, minced onion, celery seed, dry mustard, bell pepper, sugar, salt, carrots, and mayo. And then there's Brady. Did you smell that I was finished making this coleslaw? And you were licking your lips? Come up here, put your foot up here and say hello. Do you want to say hello? Do you want them to see you? Or are you incognito? Alright, let's say hello and then we can say goodbye and let them go because they're all very busy. Alright, look. Can you come over here and say hello? I will turn this around. Here, look. Look. Brady, here. Say hello. Oh, you give me a kiss? Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you spending your time with me. And I'm a little bit too high. And try to stay cool. And please give me a thumbs up, a share, subscribe if you already haven't. I'll see you soon. Thanks again. Bye-bye.